My name is Debbie O'Keefe, and it's been about 6 weeks since I participated in the autoimmune and inflammation program with Yelena. And I've been checking in and following up on my experiences since I've completed the trial program when I worked with this. Um, so there's been a lot, obviously, and very noticeably symptomatically, that has continued to improve. There was a wave afterwards where some older symptoms that I had before the trial but had gone away, they sort of came back, and it was almost as if there was another layer of things surfacing. But it was very, very easy in terms of what was necessary to come up throughout my experience to work through that. Um, so some of the other symptoms were, acne and insomnia, as well as tremors and shaking and hair loss and some other things. But what was interesting was that what came into focus very quickly was the area of my life and where I was out of alignment that was creating these symptoms. But what was different from this experience from any other after working with the autoimmune program was I held myself in a really compassionate space. And for the first time ever in my life, I really welcomed these experiences rather than resisting them or having any kind of anger or feeling flawed in any way for having them. It was actually a really beautiful and peaceful experience. And I felt like for the first time, I was creating some meaningful and lasting change in my experiences because of the space that I was holding for myself in those experiences. Um, so symptomatically, what I could report, I can still say to this day, the cysts and the bumps, those uncomfortable, painful cysts that I had on my hands, they still remain gone. There's not even a mark or a remnants of where they used to be, which is like one of the greatest gifts ever. The right abdominal pain that again, as I mentioned, was going undiagnosed and was completely untreatable outside of pain management injections, medications, and exploratory surgeries, still to this day remains gone. I have full range of motion. I can sit, I can stand, I can bend, and I don't have any inflammation, no pain whatsoever. So that is fantastic. Insomnia, so much better. I literally have restful night's sleep. And what I have realized is I'm very connected with my body and now understand how much sleep I do need to be replenished and refreshed. So I'm so much more connected with my physical self. I'm more clear in the communication between my body and my mind and my spirit. So I know what foods I need when I need them. I know what nutrients I need more of. I know when I need more water. I know when I need more rest. And I'm in a place now where I have a partnership, where I have communication, I have like cooperation. I have a bond with myself where I'm in a place of compassion and love and caring for myself. I have understanding. I'm much more receptive to my experiences. My greatest report that I have is that what I have received from this experience, quite genuinely, is all I have ever really wanted. What I realized that I wanted more than healing, a cure, or recovery from any disease was peace. Peace in my life and peace with myself. And that was the turning point for me. It came after listening to the recording. It was actually in a time of rest where I was allowed to integrate everything that was coming about from that experience, and giving myself that peaceful resting time for everything to settle in and come into place. Um, what I can report are the most dramatic changes in my life. Number one, there is nothing in my life that I cannot handle. There is never a moment of my life, no matter how chaotic things are, that I feel unhinged or out of control, helpless or powerless, or panic stricken. No more anxiety. No more anxiety ever with myself, with my experiences. And if I ever find myself in a moment where things are really kind of hyperactive around me, or I'm not at the moment finding a solution, what helps me in that moment, which I was not able to do before, was I immediately connect with compassion, with appreciation, with an openness for what my experience is. And I am immediately drawn to what it is within me that is being revealed in that moment. So if I'm finding myself frustrated, it's calling me to patience. If I'm finding myself, triggered or angered by another person, it's recognizing, patterns of judgment or anything in terms of compassion. And I openly welcome these things all the time. So now my experiences are fun. My experiences are loving. They're really a gift rather than the curse that I used to see them to be. And I genuinely love my life. I genuinely love my life. I genuinely love myself. I no longer see myself as something that is flawed, that's defective, that's diseased, that's broken. I look at myself and welcome any area that has room for growth. That's what I see it as now. I just see it as growth, and a way of thriving and becoming a better person. And I see the gifts and the value in every time I do this. It's expanding over to my children. It's expanding into my relationships with my family, a closer bond with my husband in every way. There is not an area of my life that has not been made better and brighter purely by my outlook and my perspective on things. And I'm not preoccupied. I'm truly not preoccupied with an outcome or an achievement or whether or not I'm healed or I'm cured. What I know in this moment of time is I am living the fullest potential of my life. I am truly grateful. I am truly joyful. I am truly appreciative. I am happy. I'm in love with my life. I'm in love with myself. What I've received from this experience has far surpassed any expectation or belief or thoughts of what I could have imagined would have happened. I can, from my heart, say that this is a gift and an experience that it, you will never regret it. It's the greatest gift of your life that you could ever give yourself.